Let me know. Okay, so then we're gonna use that. And I feel like it's pretty... Yeah, Mom said she could hear. But yeah, like, I don't really do a lot of shaping because my eyebrows are pretty shaped. So I don't have to do a lot of shaping. It's literally just gonna be on that corner. And then... For the other one, it's gonna be the same thing. So we're gonna be curving a little, and then the biggest part is gonna be like the flick at the end to make them a little bit longer than they are. I like doing the eyebrows before the foundation because I think it's easier. That's my opinion, at least. And then you get precision tips to clean it up. That's like the biggest hack, honestly, is like precision tips. The amount of times that they've helped me with like liners and everything. And that's it. Like, my eyebrows are uneven, but they're already uneven, so. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty much where we're starting. And then now we're gonna start with foundation. I've been using the NYX Make 'em Wonder foundation. What shade is this? 15 buff. I like it. I think this foundation has been kind of good. It doesn't really stay long though. Especially if you're sweating. Like in my job I'd be sweating, so it's not great, but it's fine. And then we're gonna see, can you move the mirror? Oh, well, sorry. But we're going to use a little beauty blender. Good morning, Quila. And then we're going to just pat. I start with cheeks first because the cheeks are going to be the easiest to blend out because you never know how much you have. And it's also the most amount on your face is your cheeks. Oh my goodness. That was on here too. No, I got a matcha tiramisu. That's so funny to me. Ashford Parker Doesn't Fail is a really good one. Shamrock Shakes. That sounds yummy. So we just cover that. We'll do the same thing on this. Zoom in. Same thing. Same thing on this side. And then we'll bring it up to the nose. And your beauty blender isn't going to be soaked. It's going to be, like, damp at best. So make sure it's damp and not, like, soaked. If it's soaked... Who is your husband? I need to see. Also, sorry. Let me zoom in really quick. This song is so freaking loud. I don't know. Oh, the brightness. Oops. There we go. That's probably better. Okay. And then you want to leave your under eyes like not touched because you're going to use concealer. If you don't use concealer, then do it all the way under. That's my recommendation. And then we'll bring it up to the forehead. And don't forget, your beauty blender is a little bit damp still. Like this whole time it should be damp because it's going to be spreading that out naturally for you. You can also use a brush, but I find beauty blenders will be a little bit easier and then I go over it with a brush. And then we're gonna bring it down our neck because we want to make sure we're blending, y'all. Blending. I don't know either of yours. We can't hear the music. That's fucking great, Noah. You know, hold on one second. So all the way down in your neck, because it's going to be blended a little bit more. Oh, this stream has been something, y'all. Yeah, they're connected to my earbuds. Is it because they're connected to my earbuds so you can't hear? Well, let's see if that works. Okay, let me know if you could hear him now. Okay. Next after that, we're gonna do blush. I usually like to do blush first, and recently I've been using the Cheek Fluff Sexual Frustration. It's not working. Okay, I'm gonna cry. LOL. But this brush is from Made by Mitchell, I think, and it's honestly, I'd be fucking with this. Can you hear it now? No. And we're going to use this side first. This side is going to be fluffing out. This side is going to be for the usually wetness of it. Still no. Great. Okay. I'll change that in a second. And we're going to go up like pretty high on your cheekbone. This blush is more of like a cream blush, so I use it for both before powder and after powder, but you're going to be bringing it really far up into your cheekbone. Because, trust the process, once you conceal your eyes, it'll be less. But also, I have blush blindness, and I fucking love blush, so I don't know. The more the better for me. Oh, Kyla! You've been on here for 5 days, girl. Obsessed with me. Obsessed with me, just say it. Just kidding. Hi, angels. Welcome in. We're changing it up today. We're not playing video games. But yeah, so you're going to bring that all the way up. And then it's really pigmented right now. But once you put powder on it, it's going to be less. It's going to be significantly less pigmented. And honestly, I like my blush more pigmented because I want it to last all day. If my blush isn't lasting all day, it's not a good time. It is not a good time. Okay, let me see. I don't know what's going on with OBS that nothing is going to be playing. Yeah, I don't know. It's playing on my thing, so that's really weird. So am I supposed to put this on my forehead, right? Yeah, put on your forehead. Actually, blush you can put on your forehead, so hee. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. My music is not playing. I have no idea. Just cover my whole face in it? Yeah, you can. You can. And then we're going to be using the Milani Cheek Kiss. This is a bronzer. We're going to be putting that on the back end of the Makeup by Mario brush. And again, trust the process with this, you guys, because I put a lot on, but I do blend it out. But also, it's summer, so you want to look a little bit bronzier. But you're just gonna kind of pack it on a little and then blend it. Like, I like to fluff it with my brush. And it looks like it's covering my forehead. It is. But trust the process. And then we're gonna bring it down to our cheeks a little bit right over where we put the blush. Just a little. Nothing crazy. What if I want to look silver? Hey, there's glitters for that. You can do your full face silver. And then we'll bring it down to our jaw just a little. And now we're going to do our nose. I'm gonna start with blush on the nose. I like blush on my nose every single time. So we're going to make blush on the full nose. And then we're gonna take the bronzer. Sorry, I'd like need put it on this side. Because we're contouring the nose a little bit, but bronzing it more. I don't want my nose to look smaller, because I like the size of my nose. Contour makes it look smaller, essentially, and like snatches it. So yeah, that's it. And then she said, yeah, that's it, girl. Okay, got it. Full face with blush and hit it with silver. That would be kind of cute, though. I feel like that would slay a little. Just a little. Trying to think of what. Yeah, and then we're going to kind of blend out with the Beauty Blender. Just a little. Oh my god, cover me again? That's crazy, Kyla. That's crazy. That's like a sign. But this is just kind of blending them out. Because your foundation's still on this brush, so... Cover me now! Next we're gonna use... the Huda Beauty in Coconut Flakes. This is our concealer, so we're gonna be concealing, y'all. I just do 3 dots. And then under my nose, because my nose gets very, very dry. So the concealer, like, helps it. We're gonna use a tiny Beauty Blender that's also wet. And blend that shit out. We're gonna go under the eye. And this is when I said trust the process with the blush. It might be a lot. But once you conceal it, it's gonna, like, deafen a little bit. See? Trust the process, yeah. And then we'll do the other thing, other side. And the concealer is gonna help you, like, kind of bring it together. Look at my eyeballs, like, draining. Yeah. Wait, it's that one? Oh, it's because my eyes are watering. Okay. So, face is kind of done. Now we're going to be setting with the Ube birthday cake Huda. So I got blush all over my headset and keyboard. I think I'm doing it right. You know what? That does happen, Angels. I was actually afraid of doing a get ready with me because I wish you guys can see my desk. I have a huge desk, but it's like a clutterfuck right now. Because I don't have, like, my keyboard is kind of in front, but it's like my makeup is just bringing my makeup over. I have a full dedicated makeup desk. Like, this is a lot for me. But I was like, I want to do this. I've been wanting to. And don't be shy with powder, y'all. At least I'm not, because I'm an oily girl. So we're going to take a little bit on a powder puff. We're going to put it on our hand so it, like, disintegrates a little bit and it's not caked on your freaking face. When do you get Noah? Wait, when do we get Noah to do your makeup? Oh, that's a good idea, Angels. Oh my gosh. Actually, we should do that. That'll be like a special birthday stream. That's what we're gonna do. Noah's probably watching this like, fuck my life. He's like, let me study up right now. But for the powder puff, we're gonna go under the eye and honestly the whole face. We're gonna take it from our hand. Angels, that's a really good idea. He could wear a mask. I mean, he's on my Instagram and he's on my TikTok a little, so I think that he'd be okay with it just once. I don't think he'd want to do it again, though. He likes the mystery. He likes the mystery. But we're gonna powder puff literally the whole entirety of our face, because it's gonna set it. And it also, like, subtles out the blush, you see, so we're gonna apply more. And then, yeah. But while that's setting, we left that on. It's just falling on my ear. We are going to finish our eyes and then go back to face. All Noah needs to know is put a lot of blush on easy. He does know that. I'm gonna be honest, he freaking knows that. But honestly, that's a really good idea, Angels. Thank you for that idea. I feel like we might do that. That'd be a really fun, that'd be a fun stream. I would have fun. I don't know if he would. So we're going to use the palette that we used at the beginning. Again, we're covering it over the green. And then there is a little bit of silver on this palette. We're just putting it a little bit over. That's really funny. I love that, Kyla. I freaking love that one. And we're just putting a little bit of glitter because I want it to be a little. Actually, this is not working. Hold on, let me grab one other palette. Noah, don't kill me. Okay, I grabbed another palette. So, more glitter. That's me. We're gonna use the Huda Emerald Obsess, and we're actually gonna use a green from this palette. Because it's a lot more prettier, and it'll look better. And we're just, honestly, I always do this. And I found a makeup artist that does it. Always use your finger for glitter, guys. I never use a brush for glitter. Because the finger, like, packs it on more. Especially in one specific spot. So it's going to be glittered the F out. And we're going to be glittering basically the whole eye. It looks pretty subtle right now, but I wish you guys could see it in my lighting. I turned it down a little so you could see. But the green is greening. I was wanting to use this, that one, period. Yeah, so she's greening. She's looking green. Never even packed a brush. Yeah, no. The brushes don't do it for glitter. You have to use your finger. And it's going to be glittery. Your finger's going to be glittery, but that's the point of makeup, right? It's fun. And then, I mean, I don't want no glitter on my brushes. Yeah, no, it does. It's kind of a bitch to clean up, I'm not gonna lie. But we're going to make it a little bit darker on the eyes. I'm gonna be using a different green. The chunky glitters, yeah, they really do, they're not great, dude. So I feel that. We're using the same brush as we did last time, but we're using a really darker green. It's just to make it more potent on the eyes, you see? So we're not changing the color, essentially. We're just making it a tiny bit darker, so it's more subtler. And then we're going to pack that glitter on just a little bit more. Cute. And I love glitter. So you could honestly just skip this step and do like green if you wanted a green look. I'm always going to do glitter. I don't think I've ever had my makeup on without glitter. And if I did, it was like a darker look, honestly. After I do all this, it's okay to roll around in the mud. You know what, Angels? If you want to, you do whatever your little heart desires. I wouldn't want to roll in the mud after all this hard work, but that's just me personally. Next we're gonna do a little bit of stars because I'm kind of feeling stars today. I just have like a little glitter palette. I don't do the stars myself because that's so much work, you guys. And your girl's not doing that. So we're gonna do 2 open stars and 1 closed star. The open star is going to be on my eyebrow. Hold on, where's my mirror? So I want it to be like that. Hello. Okay, there we go. You like it? So the main focus is actually going to be the stars. I kind of fuck with that, y'all. Stars in the forehead. That'd be funny, actually. I have seen so many cute options with the stars. I like the stars. I think they're cute. I wish you guys can hear my music. It's a lot of fun. And then we're gonna put the other one like here. This one's full. You see it? Like full as F. Yeah, we're fucking with that. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. And then we're gonna glue it. So I always use with these, they're kind of like pre-glued, but I like to glue it extra because I want it to stick on my freaking face. And then I just got this off Amazon. Like, the stars off Amazon. It's not symmetrical. Makeup is never symmetrical, to be fair. At least not with me. Your girl is not good with that stuff. I don't know. Do you guys write in a straight line? I don't write in a fucking straight line. I know that's like crazy, but like I don't write in a straight line. This isn't countryside. So wake up at the morning. I think it's pretty even. Yeah, she's cute enough. Okay, water break really quick. I like to write each step. Angels, that's problematic. Okay, water break. And then we're gonna add a little bit. I want gems like up here and then a couple on my, I don't know, in the corners so it's not like boring in the corners. And I make sure they don't line up. That would be crazy. That'd be like a ransom note, Angels. I'm not kidding. A legit ransom note. Before we do that, though, we're going to put the inner corner in so we don't mess that up. I'm using the Twilight Vampire Skin Shock again in the corners. And I just put like a good amount of this on my finger. And put it in there. It's not going to be like very noticeable. But like in person, it'll pop. And that's all that needs to happen. Like it's not really about like seeing it too much because the gems are gonna cover it. But I don't want it to be like empty in there. Cool. So now we're gonna put a couple of gems. Oh, I forgot to glue these. Sorry, we're gonna do that first. I'm just using eyelash glue, guys. I'm just putting a little bit and then doing the corners because the corners are the ones that are going to come out. Fuck. Okay. That's it. And then we're going to put... Now, you guys can do this however the F you want. But with me, I'm going to put them in the corner and then going up because I feel like that'll look like a little... celestial. So I'm using the duo glue, putting that up here, putting one right here, 2, 3. See it? And it's not like you have to keep squeezing your glue because one is enough. And then just using it until it like runs out typically is what I do. We're just gonna use just silver gems. Now this part is not like nothing crazy. We're just using a tiny tweezer and then putting them on. And the glue is going to help it stay all day. You're just going to do the same thing with the other side. Try to make it symmetrical, but if you can't, it's fine. Like, honestly, no one notices. With me, honestly, I like my makeup lasting and looking good. It being even, like, no one's ever been like, oh, your makeup's uneven. Unless I've been like, oh, You see it? It's uneven. Oh, hold on. Yep. So that's how my eyes are going to look today. I'm not going to do anything else with it. It's literally going to be, the star of the show is going to be the gems and stuff. So that's pretty much it for the eyes. Now we'll move on to the rest of the face, and then we're done. I'll show you guys how I add eyelashes on and lips and stuff, but yeah. The eyeballs are done. What if I don't know how to write on a single line? You know what? That's fair, angels. I'm not even gonna lie. If you don't know how to do that, then what you're doing is perfectly fine. It's making me laugh. I'm just thinking about it and it's like making me laugh. You're just sending a note to someone in school and you're just like, it's like a ransom note, but it's actually a love letter. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to start with, the first thing I'm going to start with is blush again. We're going to be using this same blush, the Cheek Bluff, and you can see it's still on, but I want to make it a little bit thicker. So we're going to be, you see, bringing it up. Closer to the eye. And that's it. You see the difference? Because you want it to be a little bit potent. At least I do. If you don't want it to be potent, you can leave it how it is. If you like the subtlety of the blush that we already put on, leave it. If you don't, add more. But it's easier to add more than take away. So now, this side's not, look at it. This side seems like it's not as, this side. It looks darker in person. There we go. I think that's a little bit more even. But yeah, so you see how much subtle, like it looks pretty? It's kind of like all coming together. Yeah, I think I had someone who liked me enough to, you know what, angels? Someone did. They just weren't, they were scared and didn't want to send it. They were nervous. They were nervous little beans. Then we're going to do our bronzer. This is just the NYX Butter Ballin'. And I just use like a slanted brush because trust the process on this, you guys. I'm not kidding. Trust the process. It will turn out good. For now, it's going to look kind of silly, but we're going to just... Oh, hold on. Let me use my brush. Bring it down. Forehead. Bring it down. And we're going to take a little bit more. Make sure you don't make sure you're not like grabbing it and then just putting it on your forehead. Make sure you like legit take off some of the product because you'll be like legit packing it on and you don't want to do that. So you can see the difference in my bronzer already. We're going to bring it down a little bit more. Trust the process. We are going to blend it. So you want your hair. Okay. Then we're going to do a little on cheeks. And then we're going to do on the nose. I think I've got a fucking death wish. And then, after that, we're going to re-put blush on the nose. Do it after your bronzer, y'all. That's my little hack. See? Yep. Yep. Now that that's all done, we're done with bronzer. We're done with that. I stepped away for a second. Now you guys have stars on your face. What? I love... Yeah, no, literally, that's how it works with my makeup. I swear, Kyla. But we are going to be... No, in fact, no one did. Angels, it's okay. No one sent me love letters either, so. But we're going to use the back of our brush that we used for the bronzer earlier. This has a little bit of foundation on it, okay? So we're going to be just subtly blending the bronzer we had. We're going to do the same thing with the cheeks so there's not a line. Just very subtle. We're not like, we don't have a lot of foundation on there. We're not like blending it. We're literally, or we are blending it. We're not re-putting foundation on. We're just blending it so it looks smooth. Nothing crazy. Okay. The skin's looking good. The bronzer is pretty much blended. She looks good. She's a little pop. And now we're going to be putting on highlighter. A fuck ton of highlighter. I'm using the Fenty Beauty in Pink Ice. I like pink highlighter more than anything. I think it's just cuter on my skin, in my opinion. But we're going to be grabbing a fuck ton. We're going to be putting that under. You see? You could literally see it already, because I told you I like a fuck ton. We're going to bring that up. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Oh, fuck. My highlighter fell off my chair, you guys. But I don't know if you guys see that. Now, sorry, my highlighter legit fell. Okay. I literally had to pick it up. That was funny. We're taking this off. My hair should be pretty much dry. As much as it needs to be. Okay. Okay. So, my hair is getting so long, you guys. So we're going to keep putting a little bit of highlighter on the nose. Like, I'm not subtle about my makeup, so I want it to be fucking, like, blasphemy poppin'. And then a little bit more blush. We're gonna use we did have the Twilight ColourPop. We're gonna put a little bit on the nose so it pops. And then we're going to, in any other way, if we didn't have the stars on, we would be fixing up our eyebrows right now. But because we have the stars on, you don't really have to fix your eyebrows. Now we are going to be putting on lip. We're going to lip line and also waterline. Now, this is going to be hard as fuck to do on camera, so don't judge me, guys. What time is it? What am I looking at? What time? Okay, I still got a little bit of time. So, we are going to be waterlining with the ColourPop. Oh my god, these are so beautiful, by the way. If anyone ever needs them, this is not sponsored, but if anyone ever needs, like, waterline colors, the ColourPop ones are literally the best. The cream gel liners. This is in shade Aglow Metallic. No idea. But I don't think I could do this on camera. But we're going to be essentially literally just putting it on our waterline. See that? Yo, it's so bright. It's so pretty. Okay. And then I put it under, because I want that green under, you know? Like, look at the difference. You can see the difference already. We're going to do the same thing for the other side. Look at that, guys. Make G do. Oh boy. Wait, I'm panicking. Where's the top of it? Hold on. I'll do a cute pose in a second. Okay, the cute pose is 1, 2. That's my cute pose for today. Okay. Now, we're moving on to lips. We're going to line with Maybe It's by Maybelline. And do our lips. Okay. My OBS just likes to fuck off when I'm doing a different stream today. And then we're gonna do the top. Now, with the lip lining, I'm gonna be honest, you guys, it's depending on everyone. You could line however the hell you want. I do it based off me. Like, what looks good for my lips, and how do I want them to look, like, fuller and stuff. There's not a rhyme or reason. Like, my Cupid's bow, I want out. So I make that, like, really, really potent. But I lined, and then I'm using the Laneige Juice Pop Box in K-Pop Pink. This is a lip tint. So it's going to be like pretty dark in a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to put the Huda Beauty Juicy Goji on top so it looks glossy. It looks glossy right now, but right now it's a tint, so it's gonna settle down and mattify. But before we put lashes on, we're going to set our face. I was like, what the heck is the word? Okay, so with setting our face, we're using the Milani Make It Last. Always shake your setting spray, y'all, unless you want dots on your freaking face. And then good spray. I use a fan to speed up the process and make it a little bit faster to dry and settle. Because as soon as your makeup is dry, it's going to look different. It's going to set a little bit different. And with that being said, usually my makeup sets a little bit dewier, so I'll mattify it. And I'll show you guys how I do that as well. But in the meantime, we're fanning us. And then I did the mostly dry. It's going to dry on itself, but we're going to put lashes on. This is going to be so hard to do on camera, but wish me luck, y'all. We got this. Okay. Let me grab my, hold on one second. Okay, so we are going to use 2 eyeliners. We're going to curl our lashes. There's a lot of debate on curling lashes. I personally like curling my lashes. I think it does a huge difference for my lashes. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Sorry, let me change my song really quick. Okay. So lash curler, curl, and then they're already curled. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Yep. Now, we are going to put our lashes on first and then do mascara. And this will help you make your lashes look more natural. I'm using the Eylure 3/4 length because my eyes cannot take lashes very long. They hurt my eyes. So I'm just going to use the glue that they provide. And then, so you don't need a lot of glue, right? But you want it to dry too. So blow it a little. I usually shape it as well, so I'll curl it because I know my eye's a little bit curly. And then we're going to apply under your lash. Like on your lash line, but under it also. That makes sense. So your lash line, I usually put it like legit on my lash line, on my lashes, because then, hold on. And this is the part where you're going to mess with it. You're going to make sure it looks like good and it fits comfortably for you and everything. 15 pounds plus more focus. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for the lashes. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other eye. So let's do that really quick. I like my lashes to look a little more natural. I mean, obviously they're fake and people who look at me know they're fake, but if you want your eyelashes to look like kind of seamless with your makeup, and there's times where they don't look seamless on me because I don't put them on correctly. But I'm like, fuck, I don't have time to change it. But not a lot of glue. You don't want a lot of glue because the glue it'll show on your lashes. So honestly, I just do one layer and then blow it for sure. And then we're gonna do the same thing on this side. So curl it a little bit more. We're gonna put it, I like half close my eye, like I squint a little because, and then just put it low. So I can disappear in a moment. You see it? It's very subtle. That's the point of it. It's a very subtle lash. It's like, it looks pretty natural. I don't know. That's the point of it though. I want the lashes to look a little natural. We're just gonna put this one up a little. So I'll just use my Q-tips and put it like that. Just so it's more like up. But that's the look. Now we're gonna be using the Essence I Love Extreme. This is my favorite mascara. I'll die on this hill, and it's like $4, by the way. I will never use different mascara. But we're going to go over the lashes and go in the middle just so there's a little, so they know the lashes are there. So we're literally going over. And there's not a lot of difference, but it's a little. And you could see it. And then you're going to do it on the other side. Now, since that's done, we are going to grab the tweezers and like connect it a little bit more. And then the middles are done. Now we're going to do the lower lash line. We're going to use, this one's going to be Lash Princess by Essence. Again, $4 mascara, you guys. This shit's the best. And we're going to just literally get our lashes. I give 100%. I wish you guys could hear my music. I'm desperate, swinging a man. Sorry, found enough disappointment. We're gonna use this one again. Sorry. Okay. This one I think is out of mascara, so I'm gonna toss that after this video. But okay. That's the look. I don't know. It's pretty easy. It was pretty simple today. It wasn't like crazy makeup. It kind of looks like it, but it really wasn't. Now we're gonna like mattify my face a little bit because the everything is dry. So now you can see the glow. You can see it, and I like matte. So I'm gonna use the Patrick Ta Bounce Silk Airbrush powder in medium, and I'm gonna grab a good amount of that on my powder puff, and I'm going to do all of the zones that I feel like I get the most glow. I am gonna go over my blush just once so it could like kind of settle. We're gonna go under the eye for sure. Under the eye again on the other side. Blush once. Oh, hold on. Oh, okay, there she goes. She's fine now. She was like stuck together. Then we're gonna do the forehead a lot because I get super oily on the forehead. We're gonna go on the forehead, and then we're going to apply the Goji because this is settling a little bit down. And that is the complete look, you guys. This was a little bit of a fun process. I recorded it, so now I'm gonna post it. But this was like a fun process to do. I've never done a get ready with me. Just because I get a little scared, like, I don't know. My process is a little bit different than traditional makeup artists, but it works out for me. My makeup lasts a really long time, so I be fucking with it. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. This was a really short one. I have to leave soon, and I put on my makeup away. But thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I know this was a little bit different stream, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are on the next one if I do a next one. But in the meantime, I love you all so much. Thank you for your support always. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I can't wait to see you on Wednesday. Have a good start of your week, and I'll see you later. Love you so much. Mwah! Mwah!